Hi folks, Nathaniel here at Chicago Music Exchange, joined by none other than Carlos Lopez of Castedosa Guitars, and the roles are going to be reversed a little bit here. He's going to be asking me some questions about, you know, baritone guitars, and this particular one, this is obviously an incredible model of yours. You know, again, very inspiring guitar. So, fire away.
Artists like you is what inspires me to do what I do, because I can't get there playing because I just don't have the skills.
Yeah.
But you do, and you could manifest what I hear in my head. I want to facilitate the evolution of music, I guess, in some way. And I just strongly feel that the baritone is underutilized and should be explored more. And so that being said, you know, just I don't know if you gave it any thought, or maybe you'll start thinking about it, but what do you see like the baritone, and what do you see the evolution of it, and is there more to the baritone?
There's got to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, again, from my personal experience, I always kind of, to an extent, it was associated with country music. Just for me, I mean, heavier stuff as well is going to lend itself nicely. I mean, I know that there are people out there, you know, kind of touching on it, but I think that's somewhere that I think it could go quite deeply into, you know, like real kind of heavy stuff.
Yeah.
And that would be great to see more of.
Yeah.
I think.
Would you use a baritone as a lead instrument, and does it make you play different? And then when you do play it, does it inspire you to play different, or play, you know, does it bring songs out of you?
All of the above. You know, my first experience of playing them was with a longer type of neck, and you know, it felt good, but this is a lot more comfortable, obviously, with the way this is set up. You know, it's brilliant. But in terms of bringing out songs, I'll find that I play differently, and the creativity is different for me personally, and I'm sure it's the same for other people who try them out there. You know, they make you play differently, which again, it's hard to put a price on that, and you know, hard to do that. I don't know if that's the case with other instruments. You know, can the same be said from a violin to a viola? I don't know. You know, I don't play those instruments, but I think you see what I mean. It makes me play differently. Why? It's kind of hard to put a finger on it. You know, it's the combination of the tuning, the feel of it, even down to the thickness of the strings, little things like that. It's inspiring.
My next question would be, if you could put a baritone in a past artist's hands, and that would really utilize it and bring out something different of the baritone, who would it be?
In a past artist's hands? Yes. Van Halen would have been interesting, right?
Oh yeah.
That would have been.
What do you think about that? Like, if he had the baritone as his main instrument. I think if we were to give, you know, back in the early 90s, early 80s, you know, Sonic Youth, this guitar, I wonder what they would do with it, you know what I mean? I guess the next question would be, do you think that past influences, or influences in general, kind of hold you back from becoming something different? Because you always want to mimic your heroes.
That's the thing.
And how do you break out of that?
That's a tricky one. So essentially, are your influences that so for example me, there's the influences that I've had you know, growing up playing,
Yeah.
are they kind of holding me back in a certain way, or?
To just to create something different.
I suppose.
And how do you, and if it is true, then how do you combat that, or how do you, you know, erase your mind?
That's a tricky one. But
Well, a lot of drugs, huh?
Yeah, there's always that. I could try a bit of that. But it's interesting though that it for me personally, it kind of boils down to playing on a different guitar, such as this, the baritone. Like it's like different ideas will come out that I wouldn't be able to do on a regular 6-string. It just happens kind of in a very natural way, I find, on a baritone. So yeah, in terms of the influences, I don't know if, you know, maybe they are holding me back, but it's nice to break out and get on one of these, you know, or something similar.
And I think that's, I guess, part of the reason or the idea behind it. You know, all of the years of, you know, pouring into this thing, you know, I have a tool that, and, you know, in my opinion, this is a great tool to give artists to kind of build something off of, I guess.
Oh, definitely.
But anyways, I guess we'll leave it at that.
No, some good questions. Put me on the spot.